Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Phantasy Star 3, Generations of Doom. So let's fire it up. Alrighty. Alright, in our previous episode we began the third generation officially with Adan, son of Niall and Leia. Let's see, play. At the beginning of Adan's adventure, as we know it, earthquake shook Landon, and our father Niall sent us all the way to Dahlia to talk to Loon to ask him what happened. Well, of course, Loon, being in the satellite Dahlia, was able to witness firsthand what happened, him and his soldiers, and we know now that another spaceship and the Elisa 3 fired on each other, and the Elisa 3 obviously won. The other spaceship got blown to bits, and if you think about that for a moment, then all of the pilots that were in, or not pilots, well, yeah, the pilots, but all of the people in that spaceship were destroyed, dead. Holy cow. But that, we will learn, is only the beginning of the tragedy. Alright. We are, let's see, we need to go to Frigidia. Can we use this airstrip? Ah, crap, I've got the wrong map up. Elysium, I need Elysium. Elysium. There's an airstrip down by that temple, right? Hold on, where's my monitor? Ah! I'm all discombobulated. No. Item. Monitor, where's, okay, so we need to go to the southwest. Oh, let's just walk. Okay, that's fine. I'm like, I need to use the airstrip. I'm excited to use the arrow parts for wren. Oh, hello, Triclopsies. Get them. Got some video lag going on. What is the dealio here? It's alright, it's not bad. Just a little bit of frame lag. Or frames lagging. Alright, Gwyn gained a level. Okay, we just go down here a little bit. And I think all we have to do is take this temple. Hello. Nice. Need to remind myself we are not going to take any encounters that don't have third generation enemies, because those are just a waste of time. And zippity doo dah, we are in the temple in Frigidia, I believe. Should be anyway. Yeah, okay. So now we can go use the airstrip. Oh yeah. We get to change into an aeroplane. Oh wait, we could have just skipped this battle. Oops, my bad. I'm just so excited about changing into an aeroplane. Alright. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, this makes the game so much easier and faster, because you can't be attacked when anytime you're in let's see, we need to just go right here in this form, so you can just zip and zip around. Alright, and the music is fantastic, just like all the other music in this game. Okay, so we're in New Moda. Is the name of this town. Where is everybody? Is it just the one guys on the... Is it the north side of the town? Or are they between the fountains? I don't remember. We're gonna see if there's anybody in the... Nope. Nobody here. Just empty, deserted houses all over the place. Alright. I can even go in the inn. Hello. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to start at the other end. They're all just waiting there. How long? I wonder how long they just, obviously they're there because of the game, but I mean, can you imagine just showing up to the town and then there's no one here except for a line of these elders that are standing all in a line, just, looking at you expectantly. Okay, we need to come back here eventually. Let's see. We might as well buy this for Mew, because this is going to be, I believe, one of our endgame weapons. Let me check the back of our book. Let's see. Mew. Look at all that Mistata we're going to have to spend. Need the Nay Claw and the Planar Claw. Okay, so yeah, we do need one Planar Claw. So much money. We will need one of those Planar Slicers. And we will need none of the other stuff. So, anyway, we'll buy this for Mew. No. Jeez, so much money. But this is gonna really up her power. There we go. Go ahead and get rid of the Draconian Claw. Nah. We're good. Alright, so we have one of our endgame weapons. I can't remember if New Moda has any of the endgame armor. It may. Yep, it has a couple, I think. Wait, no. Royal armor. I can't remember. I think it's planar armor that we get. Because planar is better than royal, right? Anyway, let's talk to these elders and see what they have to say. They've been waiting a long time for us. We are the keepers of our people's history. For 1,000 years we have kept the past alive. Listen well and you will hear of our plight. Alright. We are the descendants of the people of Palm. There we go. Planet that once circled the distant star Algo. Palm was destroyed by an evil being that haunts us every 1,000 years, bringing death and ruin. This evil incarnate is known as Dark Force. And there's the tie-in. So we came from Palma. What else is there? But Palma exploded. They were thinkers and creators. They knew of the plans made by the evil being. Interesting they mentioned that, right? When the Wild Dark Force stirred 1,000 years ago, preparations were made to escape from Palm. So this is very, very interesting. If you never play Phantasy Star 3 and you just play Phantasy Star 2 and 4, which, the story which is kept within the Algol system, even we can say 1, 2, and 4, right? That spans 3,000 years of time. There's no indication that the people of Palm truly knew what was going to happen if and when Dark Force was going to return. Granted, Alyss Landale and company, they had defeated Lashiek and Dark Force, or Dark Balls, but it's never revealed, even in the compendium. The compendium is just a brief collection of factoids and a few fill in the blanks. But as far as it ever being established that the people of Palm knew what was coming, you would never know until you talk to these gentlemen right here. So anyway, continuing on. Our ancestors built a fleet of 400 spaceships. Holy cow. Can you imagine 400 spaceships this size? And then Palma blew up, as we knew. The Armada escaped the destruction of Palm and set off into space to find a new homeland. Um, So many questions, right? Our ancestors thought they had at last escaped from the clutches of the undying master of evil, but Dark Force managed to slip aboard a ship and destroyed all but one of our sister ships before Erekio and Leia trapped it on Eliza 3. Now there are only 2 ships left on our fleet. Our ship, the Eliza 3, and the Neil Palm. Now, is that the one that still exists, or is that the one that got blown up? The others can't tell you much about our past. Oh. Okay. So, wow, right? So quite a revelation. You know, and if you played Phantasy Star 1 and 2 before this and were paying attention, that was a huge bomb, right? The people of New Moda keep our past alive. Alright, so now, now we came here a little bit early. I should mention that. Sorry, we came here a little bit early, because it was easier to come here. I guess we should have gone to Skyhaven first, so that's my bad. I didn't mention that I called an audible, because I wanted to come here so I could blab for the next, I don't know how long. We're gonna talk about this though. Okay, where's the boat? Where is it? There we are. Alright, now we are in Skyhaven, where we were supposed to come, according to the clues given us. Alright, so we got a couple of cyborgs to greet us to the castle of Skyhaven. My masters have waited centuries for you. Really, if they're centuries old, I think I have to come up here, right? And I love this music. This is just like... It's music that rings to you, that's like... You are... It's like telling you, you are... You know, you've come far, you're getting close to the end of your journey. This is truly an epic adventure. So, anyway... okay, which... It's not... Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, if we go straight down, we just end up into a dead end. Fortunately, there are no monsters here. But anyway, let's talk about the historians of New Moda. So these guys have waited centuries for us, so how on earth they are so old, we don't know. But there's speculation on that as well. The ultimate evil dwells in a floating city in the barren wastelands of the dome named Terminus. A world of ultimate power has been lost for ages. This name can empower the weapons of legend. The ancient heroes used the legendary weapons. These are Erekio's sword, Mune's claw, Siren's shot, Leia's bow, and Lune's slicer. Of course, we have 2 of them. The name of power can be learned on Sage Isle, in Draconia, the world of Old Seal and Shasoran. Our dungeon holds the aqua parts for wren. These will be able to take you, or these will enable you to wrest Erekio's sword from its watery tomb and to visit Sage Isle. To discover the lost name, you must first find all 5 weapons of ancient legend. So now we have to go into the basement of Skyhaven to get the aquatic parts. And I believe that the customers are a little bit tough down here, so we are fully healed, right? Yep. Okay, full TP and everything. And this is kind of a biggish dungeon. And it's a little maze-like, so... let's see here. Let me just see. I think we can go north to the top. Nope, that's not there. Okay, there. Okay, I promise I'm looking at the map. This is hard. No. Ah. Okay. Got it. Okay, ooh, yeah, this is gonna be fun. There we go. Get him. Ouch, 32 damage. Yeah, we are going to be using a lot of healing here. And we're going to be gaining a lot of levels. Holy smoke. Okay, so turn here. And then it should be kind of... No, it's not going to be one way. Never mind. I don't even remember which of these enemies is like the most dangerous. I think all of them can just beat us to a pulp if we're not careful. Nice. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at all that. Alright, so this is a good place to come to grind for money, obviously. Let's see, I think we go north here, right? Or do we go south? Crap. South. And then here. Yeah? That's right. Yeah, okay, we're good, I think. I think. Man, we are... Oh, it's amazing that we're hanging on here with such underpowered weapons. I think we can just go here, and then here, and then here. Wait, is this gonna take us the right way? Nope. I don't think so, actually. Wait a minute. I think we have to take this path, right? Yeah. Did we find it? No, I don't think we did. Ow. Shoot. We totally missed it. Yep, I missed the turn. Dang it. So, hold on, let me look here for a second. Ah! I thought I got it. Okay, they're there. So, there's the two broken ones there. I just passed those two. I need to find... Oh. I need to find the double broken ones. Oh crap, these guys hurt. These are the ones I was thinking about. I don't know, it's some variation of the Beastus. They are very dangerous. Especially with the gear, particularly, you know, that we're bringing to the fight. We're looking for the double... No, this is not it. That's it. This is the turn, right here. Yeah, this is the turn. Oh, Nikes. Yeah, the music automatically goes to, like, Dread and Doom. Because... like, you hosed, boy! Yeah, these are tough customers. They mean serious business. Oh crap, come on, don't die, Kara. I think she's the one with the river. Oh, smokes. No, it's Gwen. Okay, and I think... Oh man, yeah, we're getting beat up. That's alright. We'll survive. Get it. There we go. Alright, I think there's a piece of armor in here, right? Yeah, this is the royal crown. Dang it. Ooh, that boy has... There we go. Royal crown, that would be for Gwyn. From Laconian crown to royal crown. It's a little better. Not a lot. And then we just take straight down here and then come down here for aqua parts and a hunting bow. I wonder if that is that better than the Leia's bow? I guess we'll find out. 124. Yeah, it is. Wow. The Leia's bow truly is the worst bow in the game. Ambushed. Oh, now. Ow. Damage of 20? That. Well, it's not as bad as the Fear Moose still. I guess I just wasn't expecting that at all. That's all, I guess. There we go. Come on, get him. Way to go. Way to be, everybody. Alright, so now we have to come back. Did it say I surprised the monster? No, it did not. I thought I caught that out of the corner of my eye. Never mind. Get him, Mew. Alright. What's everybody's level at? Alright, very nice. Okay. So we have to go all the way back to that main walkway that goes north and south with the double broken tile. Dang it. I was hoping that it wouldn't get the first attack, but it didn't matter because it took 4 of us to kill it. Let's see. Oh, this is not the right way. And this is definitely not the right way. Where are... Okay, I see where we are. Oh, 49? Oh, mamma mia. That's half of... Almost... Well, that was more of half of... more than half of Kara's. We're just gonna go ahead and... I guess, throw a Gyra's on the party. She could die. That way, if she gets foiled again, she won't get annihilated. There we go. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we have to go from here. Oh, we're gonna take it. Demoness, that's what they're called. Yeah, use Zan. Please use Zan. Use Zan all day long. Okay, so now we have to go down 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see what I did. I am kind of adult. So if you go down 1, 2. Okay, so I was on the right track just for the other treasure chests. So I feel silly. That's a different color orb thingy. Ow. Wait. 67. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. A Trogress? Is that what it said? Trogress? Their names come up and disappear so fast that you can't read them all. And I know there's a monster index out there somewhere, but it's like I don't care too much. Okay, so you come here. Yeah, these are the chests. So I'm an idiot. Moondew. So Moondew is similar to the items in previous Phantasy Star. Oh, please don't die, Mew. Dang it. Oh well. Gwen can bring her back up. Dang it. Alright. Technique Gwen. Rever. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay. Laconian Ribbon. That goes to Mew. She has a ceramic ribbon currently. Alright, that will help. Okay, now from here we go stay to the bottom. This one doesn't matter because walk the same amount of squares either way. A mantis, that's what they're called, huh? Alright. You know, it would have been, I think, more helpful had the chest with the hunting bow been like just another slicer. Even if it were just like a slicer. The very base weapon. Thank you for using Zan instead of attacking. That greatly aids my survivability efforts. Alright. Okay, then come back around and get it from here. Oh, no, this way. You have to take the bottom. The bottom! We surprised the monster! The first time we've surprised the monster. Alright. A Star Mist. And a Star Mist acts like Super Gyra's basically. It does the same thing. Heals the... I think in this game, in Phantasy Star 3, it's just set to like heal the party to full. Or maybe it's like heal the party to 500 health. I don't know. But the Star Mists and Moondews are very powerful healing items. Okay, and then we just come here. Now we are heading out of the dungeon. And like I said, we got a lot of levels in here. And I don't know if it's the best place to grind for Meseta, but it's one of the best places to grind for Meseta. Where are we going? This way, and then down this way. So this is probably the most difficult dungeon to navigate if you don't have a map. I mean, obviously, even if you do have a map, you can get confused and fail boat like I did. So it's always possible. Oh man, I'm glad we're done with that though. Okay, no one died for good. Mew went down, but we were able to get her back up, so that's good. Okay, they say the same things. Okay, let's so now we have to go to Landon. Or actually the next place we would have gone to would be New Moda. Let's see, how much money do we have? We got 52,000 Meseta just by going through that. That is how much money that gives us. So that dungeon took us, what, 15 minutes? 20 minutes? So we figured 50,000 Meseta-ish. So we started out with about 5,000. So, you say 45,000 Meseta per 20 minutes. Or even for 15 minutes if we're faster. So per hour, let's say that's 120,000 Meseta. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of Meseta that you need to buy all the endgame equipment. But it's a lot. I don't have a bottom line for that. The endgame Meseta grinding is crazy. Alright, and Wren transforms into an aeroplane. Alright, so we've already went to New Moda and found out the historian's story. Which brings us... let's see, what do we want to buy? Hold on. I do want to go back to New Moda to see if what we might want to buy. Because, let's see. Some Mystoke or Mistoke, Skyhaven. So Mew's got her Laconia ribbon. That's the endgame stuff for her. She's got force boots already. Mistoke. Anything from Mistoke, Rysel? Nope, nothing from here. Interesting. We've already got the planar claw. But wait a minute. Planar claw. We need a planar slicer. Which is... Dang it, 62,000 Meseta. Bugger. We need 10,000 more Meseta. And I'm not walking all the way through Skyhaven Castle again just to get that. Okay, whatever. We are going to go to Landon. Let's see, we need to go... I think, can we... We have to go to where? Where do we need to go first? We need to go through another world. Okay, we can go through Hazatak or Elysium. Whatever, the closest temple is Elysium, so we'll just do that. We'll just go Elysium Landon. Alright, so let's talk about a couple of things. So, first of all, let's actually talk about the historians, the masters of the castle of Skyhaven. So the androids mentioned that they have been asleep for... actually, let's walk through the... Let's walk. Oh, I can't get in. Never mind. Let's talk about... Yeah, the masters of the castle at Skyhaven. So, the cyborg said at the beginning, at the entrance, that they've been waiting for centuries. So how have the masters of the castle at Skyhaven been alive for centuries? How is that possible? Well, a theory exists that these are espers, and that these were a small group of espers with the same power as Lut/Noah, because they were, of his people, and they learned the secrets of immortality, or whatever, perpetual life, whatever you want to call it, and this gave them the power to become what they are, basically to live in perpetuity, to preserve knowledge, and be ready if Dark Force would arise again. And so they would have been around at the time of the Devastation War, is what it is speculated. Dang, Adan's only level 4? Crap. Anyway, so they've been around for a long time. They saw the Devastation War, and they survived it because they were espers. And, oh, that's right, we can fly over anything we want. Let's see, and the temple's right here. But do we want that temple, or do we want... Can we go straight to... Yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm an idiot. My bad. It's just fun to fly around. So, what else? So yeah, that's the whole thing. Is it's theorized that they are probably espers. They possess the magical power to keep themselves alive. So now, that being said, let's go back to the historians of Moda. They're not espers. It's not. At least I don't think there's any theory out there that they are. That they are espers. But when they tell you the history of Palm, right? We've already established that. Where are we going? That you would not have. Let's see. I think over. Let's see. We need a dock. There's the airstrip. Where's the dock? We need a dock. Do I need to pull up my map? Okay, here's an airstrip. Or, not airstrip. Oh, I mean, it... Okay, it was right next to the airstrip that we got onto. Okay, that was silly. Anyway. Let's talk about how the Pullmans knew... Oh, we were ambushed. The Pullmans knew that... of the impending doom, basically. They anticipated Dark Force returning. And so... And this is not at the end of the events of Phantasy Star 2, right? This is during the events of Phantasy Star 2. The people of Palm, right? So they knew, due to what had happened in the adventures of Phantasy Star 1, what was going on. All right, Wren transforms into an aqua skimmer. Yay! This is fun. Let's see, we have to go up north here. And so anyway, now we transform into a submarine. All right. And so the 1,000 years spanning from the time that Alyss Landale defeated Lashiek in Dark Falls, there was this, you know, the population of Palm, by and large, where's the okay, it's right here. I guess I was thinking there was somewhere else. There's our sword, the Black Sword of Orekio. Let's go ahead and do this little cutscene right here. You pull Orekio's sword from its stone sheath. Engraved on the floor is, I hold Dark Force. At last I am free of my vile bonds. Tremble, fools, for I roam the worlds again. Yeah, whatever. Other matters await me, but wait. But until we meet again, you have learned. Megiddo, destruction incarnate. So that's interesting. Alright, so we've got the sword. And let us depart. So anyway, let's talk more about the people of Palm. How do I get out of here? I don't remember. I'll just wander around. Oh, there it is. Right? Nope, that's not it. Down here, that's right. Alright. Aqua Skimmer, we go. Okay, from Landon, now we're gonna go to Heridia. And we are going to go talk to the long-lost comrade in arms of Orekio, Mune. Before we do that, actually, we're kind of getting, let's see, we're almost to 45 minutes here. We'll go ahead and call the episode, and then in our next episode, we will journey to, yeah, there's a good spot to save. We will journey to Aridia to find Mune and get her claw. But before we do that, let's finish gabbing about the people of Moda, right? So they're preparing this entire 1,000 years from, well, maybe not the entire 1,000 years, give or take a decade, right? Because Alyss Landale surely educated the people that, hey, this is going to happen again. So Palmans, they begin construction on this armada of spaceships, right? It's going to take a while to construct 400 spaceships that, you know, are like world size, that are as big as this. That are as big as they are. So it takes them a millennium, basically, to build all these 400 spaceships to prepare for this. And then, of course, they launch. And then they launch, and then Parma explodes. Well, what about the stuff that happens in Phantasy Star 2, right? What about let's just go wander around outside and kill stuff while I babble. What about all the stuff that happens in Phantasy Star 2, right? We learn that by the time the events of Phantasy Star 2 happen, you know, Mother Brain, the Earthmen, they've taken over, and so part of the theory, of course, is that the Palmans, as they're finishing construction and making preparations to launch into space, they realize that the influence of Dark Force has returned. The people of Noah have come under the influence of Dark Force. The Mother Brain is under the influence of the Earthmen. You know, it is said that the generally agreed upon, I guess you could say, that the people of Palma kind of knew what was going on. They may not have known about Noah and the Earthmen, but they recognized somehow that the influence of Dark Force had returned to Algol, and so they were trying to get out as soon as they could. And so, hence, as they're preparing to leave, of course, the Earthmen, they don't want that to happen. So what do? They send the satellite Gaia to crash into Palm. Because they recognize that, you know, surely they were able to observe 400 gigantic spaceships preparing to launch. I mean, can you imagine alone what that would have done to the crust of the Earth, right? So, hence, it wasn't just Gaia. So, part of the theory is that it wasn't just Gaia crashing into Moda that destroyed the planet. It was the actual launch of 400 world-sized spaceships, or gigantic spaceships that basically cracked the crust of the planet and annihilated it. And the satellite Gaia was kind of just the cherry on top that was the catalyst for it just, obliterating it into, a million pieces. Except for the Sky Castle, of course. So it all connects together in this fantastic theory. I hope that I'm explaining it with enough justice, because it really all connects everything together. By you play Phantasy Star 3, it actually connects things together better by understanding that, oh yeah, well, it makes more sense now why Parma blew up. It wasn't just because a satellite hit the planet. It's like, whoa, doo. It might have had the impacting force of like a nuclear weapon and caused massive destruction and devastation across the planet. But to have a surface impact, no matter how large, would have had to have been much greater mass and force to split and destroy a planet. But if you combine that little event with the taking off of the 400 spaceships that are gigantic in size, I mean, who knows how big these spaceships are? But each, it has 7 worlds, 7 dome worlds. Each of these biomes have to be large enough to, support complex life all the way from, your bacteria up to your humanoids, and so they would have to be all very large. Just that is overwhelming to think of how large they would have had to be. So anyway, blah 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 blah. It just makes it all fit together better. And of course, because the Paulmans left, they were thinkers and creators, as the New Motans. The New Moda historians say. A lot of the knowledge was lost, for engineering, technology, science, when the Great Collapse happens in, the events of Phantasy Star 2. So it's just, wow, it's just those few NPCs in New Moda that tell you the history of where the people of Phantasy Star 3 come from just connects so many dots in such a neat way. So anyway, I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and get that poison out of wren. Okay, let's go to the technique shop. Let's optimize our squares, because we've got some... let's see, that's it. We got some levels when we were in Skyhaven's basement. Let's see if there's anything else. Let me think for a second. Are there any other thoughts on... Let's see, he's good. On, like, the Phantasy Star 3's story. So let's talk about... how, Dark Force, his role. So the historians, they say that it was believed that Dark Force was destroyed. So that would indicate that these spaceships, even though they were launched, that they, and this is kind of where, this is the one place where it kind of gets fuzzy, if you will, right? It's where it's like, well, how did Dark Force slip on board if Rolf and company, if they hadn't fought Dark Force yet in Noah's spaceship? right? They would have had to have known about Noah somehow, and they would have had to have some kind of semblance that Rolf and company were out to. Let's see. I think having. I don't know. You could always just carry a couple antidotes. Yeah, let's just maximize her river. But anyway, that's one part of the whole like melding Phantasy Star 3 and you know Phantasy Star 2 and 4 lore together. That kind of gets a little hazy because it's like, well, how did they know? You know. Alrighty, so Kara is also very powerful. Yeah, that looks good. 2 people with Garez is solid. 1 person with River and 1 person with Rez. Okay, that's good. And then so Dark Force, right? So Dark Force, he comes on board the Noah, and he influences the Earthmen, makes them turn evil or whatever, and then Dark Force is defeated, and at that point he would have Dark Force or it. Everyone calls it a he because I don't know. It's just how it is. We always called him a he when we were kids. But Dark Force, it slips on board one of the spaceships, right? And it starts. And as the spaceships are trying to escape the algal system, it starts just eliminating them one by one. And of course, and then 1,000 years pass, and Dark Force gets trapped by Reikio's sword, but then the seal that Reikio creates with his sword weakens, and Dark Force is able to start influencing, the monsters and cyborgs. He's able to influence Siren, of course, and not Loon. Not really Loon, because Loon was just mad because his sister was kidnapped. But Siren, he was able to influence and then take control of the land monsters and do all these things. So that's why we had to free the sword, and so on and so forth. So anyway, blah 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 blah. We can talk more about this in our next episode because we have plenty of time to talk about it. So until our next episode, where we head to actually, we could go get to Sage Isle, too. We could either go to Sage Isle or we could go to... yeah, let's go to Sage Isle first, and then we can go to Iridia. So anyway, that's what we'll do. So until our next episode, when we talk about more Phantasy Star Theory stuff, and... continue to acquire the legendary weapons. So long for now.